So let's start with the overview of the OS. For just a minute. So you have a very nice unlock button over here on the touch screen. You can just drag it up or drop it down. Here you can see the mobile operator, the date, and the battery. So I'll just unlock it. And once you unlock this device, you have a nice 5 icons in here. There's a just type functionality where you can actually type in whatever you want, and you can search for the results. So let's say I'll type Google. So I can either search for my maps or I can directly go to Google search, or I can look up for my address, or I can search for my emails or bookmarks or Wikipedia or the trending topics on the Twitter. And the menu is pretty nice, well tightly coupled together. You have your application screen, and like I have added my own screen here called news and weather, so or whatever the apps which I have downloaded I have added in here, and there are extras and the system settings. So the in terms of Pre2, it's a very nice and fluid UI, if you see that, and it has a very nice icons and well spacing. The screen is pretty much small, but it doesn't bother you because the UI is very pretty much tightly coupled together. If you see, I can see you there's a gesture area, so you can do a back or forward. If you enable the advanced gestures, I'll show you use of it. If I have to go to my messaging, and if I can see my messaging and my online buddies. If I click on buddies, and I can click on my conversation right now, so I can see all my text messages. And if I click on the gesture area once, it will take me to the home screen, and there you can see the card. The card is the best feature which I think is part of the WebOS. Let me just if I open my calendar, so I can see my agenda of the week, like what are the meetings coming up, and you can see how many hours left, or how many hours are free in between for my meetings. You can sync all kind of meetings in here, like your Exchange meetings, or the Google meetings, or the Facebook meetings, or the Facebook calendar. You can search all sort of calendar, and in a calendar you have the standard features of showing a month view and a week view and the day-to-day view. And then once you minimize the apps, it won't like close any apps, and it will take you to the card view, which the best feature of the phone which I think of. So you don't have to you can swipe you can go through your apps as you slide through the apps, and if you want to just close any app, you just slide it up and that app is closed. So this is the best part, which I think is part of this WebOS, and I'm totally fan of this operating system. Like the way it multitask is amazing. So these are my notes, and I can always slide it through it, and if I have to club the features together, then I can put stacks one above other, and I can group it, and if I have to watch it later, then I can do that, or otherwise I can simply close that. And the next best feature which I like about this WebOS, and specifically Pre2, is, let's say if I am in a particular application, let me go to web, and if I want to access anything and I don't want to go to a menu, so what I have to do, I have to just click on the gesture area, and it will show me the different options. So I can select any one of this from the options. So let's say I have to go to a phone, so I can go to a phone and release it, and it will get me to the phone options. So I can see my all calls, missed calls, and there are different options. And the next best thing I liked about this device, like WebOS, is if you click on that particular call, let's say, so it will show me the contact details. Oh, this contact doesn't have any recent calls. So if I click on this, so it will show me the last time when I dialed to that particular contact, its mobile number and the other contact. And if I choose to view contact, I can click on that, and it will show me all the available contacts of that, like all the details of that particular contact. And if I click below, you can see it's tightly coupled with each other. So I can see Facebook profile, LinkedIn profile, and Google profile of that particular contact. And if you want to add, you can go to add to contacts, and you can do that. And this is a very nice feature. If I have to send him a message, you can simply type in here, and it's ready to go. So you see stacking of card. I went to missed calls, and I can see if I clicked on that particular contact, it will show me the contact card. This thing is basically called as a card. So I'll just close all these apps, and it makes a very nice sound of whoosh. And apart from that, you have standard features, like the next thing which I use the most is the tasks. So if you see the tasks, you can group your task by different categories, and you can list your task. And the best thing is, for this particular task, it syncs to your Exchange task. So you if it's your official work, then you don't have to worry. Like you can simply type in your task here, and it will sync up to your Outlook Exchange, and you can follow up or take follow up of that particular task from your Outlook. The next best thing I like is I can show you. I can show you. Let me just create a meeting invite. So I've just created my new meeting invite called test at 6 p.m. It's 5:57 right now, so it will snooze me. The best part of the meeting invite is when there is when it gives an alert, it will show you three options. Either you can dismiss that meeting appointment, or you can snooze it, or you can contact the attendees of that particular meeting invite, which as per my usability, I think it's the best feature. Because sometimes you might be running late for the meetings, and you want to just contact all attendees and say, oh, I'm running late. So you can simply send away. And the next thing is the mailbox. Here what I can do is, like, I can configure my different Exchange or Google, Yahoo, whatever email client, like email service provider which I use, I can configure it in here. And the best part is you can favorite your accounts. Let's say in Google, I want to favorite my drafts account. So if I click on that, so next time onward, I don't need to go to that particular mail account. Draft comes to my favorite. So using favorites, you can have different folders kept as a favorites, and you can access those. And typing and sending email is the best part of the device. It's so easy and so simple. And if you want to see the battery percentage, or you want to connect to Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, you just have to swipe it down here. So it will take you to the new menu, and you can simply click on Wi-Fi preferences, That will say captive portal detected. The best part is the notifications come at the bottom of the screen. This man. So now I connected to Wi-Fi, and Wi-Fi is pretty good, so like I get a good amount of speed using Wi-Fi. You have a nice HP catalog. I know WebOS is getting out of the market. You don't find as many apps as Android or iOS, but for the serious business users who want to stay in touch. Okay, so this is the notification which I set. I don't have any attendees, so it won't ask me. So I'll dismiss that. But it gives you the third option on the top, say contact all attendees with bar in there. So you can send them a mail. So this is how the market looks like. The look and feel for the complete market is so amazing. It's amazing. Like I'm in love with this operating system. And the best next thing which I liked is the Twitter client for this. We have Phoenix as the Twitter client for WebOS, and it's simply terrific. If you can see, you can browse through your timelines, mentions at you, the direct messages to you, and your list and the search. It's very nice. The look and feel, and to tweet anything, you don't need to do anything. You just have to type. So I've just typed and it's ready to tweet. And the keyboard is very nice. Like it's not great, but it's a good keyboard. And if you have to, let's say, go to the main menu, I can simply click on the gesture area. That's all. And I have different apps. And the best part of WebOS, one more thing is the exhibition. If you have the touchstone dock, which you can buy for $7 to $8 from Amazon or eBay, which is like very cheap, because HP WebOS like already have sold their products. So you can go to preferences. I'll show you a quick exhibition mode of this particular OS. So next time onwards, once you put your phone on a charging dock, it will show this particular agenda, and this agenda you can change amongst the time. Like you can put it as a clock. This is the best feature. And you can put your photos as a slideshow. So this is also one of the best feature which I like. And if you want to rearrange your icons on the menu, you can do that, or in the main menu, if you want to do that, you can always do that, like an Android. And you can have multiple apps running around. You can add the screen as per your requirement, add a launcher, rename launcher, reorder launcher, or list the apps. So as per my recommendation, this is a very good operating system, which like it's totally unjustified for the market that it's not in the market. HP sold it out, and maybe Amazon is going to buy it. So for the WebOS lovers, that's a good news. But if I have to recommend, this is the best app which I have ever used, and I would recommend this phone, Palm Pre2, to a business user or a guy like me who also like who wants to keep his things organized using the task list, and want to access the mail all the time and could check Facebook or Twitter. This is a very nice smartphone which I like. Till now I was fan of BlackBerry, but after using this, I think this thing is a combination of BlackBerry and iPhone in terms of UI and the functionality. So that's all, signing it off. If you guys like this video, please share your comments on YouTube. Thank you.